tension is caused in different ways, okay? And when you're changing strings and using all the fingers, like this particular arpeggio, you use all the fingers, right?
Yeah.
When you do this, notice your middle finger. I bet it's really tight. One of the reasons why it's really tight is it's not being used. Which finger is farthest away from the guitar?
Yeah, the middle
finger. Yeah, I could barely move it. Okay, now do it. Now do. Which finger is farthest away from the guitar now?
The ring finger.
The one you're not using. Okay. Now do this. Which finger is farthest away from the guitar now?
Pinky.
I bet it's also the tightest too. Yeah, it's like a rock. Okay, so that gives you a a sign of. In each case, you have a problem with different finger. The fingers you're playing with may have less tension. Go play the same thing again. Yeah, actually that's pretty tight too. Yeah. Here's what I want you to do. Let's go back to this one.
Yep.
Yeah. 10,
Okay.
8, 7. Wait, that's fine. Okay. I want you to play it and gradually play with less and less and less and less power until the notes are sloppy. There's not enough power to make the notes come out. Now here, start hard like this. And very gradually get less and less and less and less power. Less and less. Use less. You don't have to slow down, just use less strength. Less than that. Use less than that. Less.
Yeah, I feel the tension in my arm too.
Yeah, keep using less. 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 Use less. 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 You know the word less, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, less. I just want to make sure because English is not your first language.
It's hard to play with less tension.
Yeah, keep less power.
Less power.
Yeah. Keep playing with less. Less than that. Less than that. Less than that. Less than that. Less. Less. Even less. The least amount possible. Play with the least amount possible. I'll play less than that. The least amount possible. And I'll play with less than that. Here's what we want. Here's what we want. We want to get to the point where the notes don't ring out.
Yeah.
Okay? We want to find, we want to find the point where you're using so little power that it becomes that. Okay, then once you get to that point, now you know that you need to add just a little bit more. This is what you're doing is you're finding how much tension is necessary to play the guitar.
Okay.
And each guitar actually is different because different action, different gauge strings, it's going to require different amounts of pressure. If you play my guitar, it's not going to feel the same as your guitar. You may need to use more or less tension.
Yeah.
Okay, but you need to find where that point is. Okay, where the notes are sloppy, they're not ringing out, and then just add a little bit more pressure to make them clean. That's optimum tension.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, makes sense. Yeah.
So, and you don't need to read the 100-page book to find this out. You just play with less until the notes suck, and then you add a little bit more, and that's it.